Good Friday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us for a Small Towns Breakdown. Emerson Lehman, joined by my trusty colleague, Mr. Shane Fitzsimmons. Great to have you joining us on this Friday morning as we take a live look at Oshkosh there. And we're going to take a live look at Shane and I now as we pull ourselves up there. Had the wrong camera pulled up, my bad. Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
And we are here for another Small Towns Breakdown, Shane, where we are just kind of taking a moment to go through the story that we did this week. We'll tease ahead to next week as well at the end of this, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. And we're going to let folks watch it as well. But just before we do that, we want curling in Waupaca.
I think you want to watch this because you had so much fun.
This was a blast. We really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and it was something that I had briefly attempted back at a previous market that I worked in, but I did not get the same amount of time that we had out there. We were running around real quick, and they were great folks at the Kettle Moraine Curling Club that I tried this with 3 years ago, but we didn't have quite as much time to really learn. So here in Waupaca, we got a full hands-on lesson.
Pretty much
start to finish,
yeah.
From stepping on the ice to playing a few ends. We did a whole really, I think we played probably 4 or 5 different ends, which is, I kind of equate it to like an inning in baseball, is kind of the way I would kind of compare that to things. But so much fun, really enjoyed it, and we're gonna let you folks watch the story, and then we'll show you a little behind the scenes stuff, and hope you enjoy it. So let's pull that up right here. This was our trip to Waupaca for this week's Small Towns.
In small town Waupaca,
we have a lot of fun.
the local curling club is a big attraction.
Is Waupaca a curling town?
It is. I mean, we're a winter town with hockey and curling.
Chris Tesser would know.
It's in my blood. I'm third generation. Very good etiquette. Even though you hate that they made that shot, you have to look at them and say, good shot, nice curling, and you smile.
You know, if you're just watching the game and not involved in curling, probably could be pretty boring if you don't know what's going on out there.
Skip Kelly Taylor is another veteran on the ice.
How long have you been curling yourself?
53.
53 years.
A master of a sport that's a mystery to some and a passion for others.
There's a lot of strategy, a lot of skill involved. To try it and get going, it's fairly easy, and you get into the game, and once you understand the game, it's addictive. I mean, you want to curl a lot.
I wanted to see just how addicting it is. Stepping onto the ice myself for a lesson with Neil Wenberg.
Get the stones moving and go. Hey! Woo! Hey! Nice. Here we go, people.
Now wrapping up his 37th season of competing, he also coaches the Waupaca middle and high school teams, helping introduce sweeps and throws to the next generation.
It's something you can do forever. Not everyone's going to be a hockey player or a wrestler or a basketball player. Give kids another opportunity to do a different sport that normally they wouldn't do.
Neil walked me through the different steps and explained the ins and outs of the rules and regulations, including one touchy Olympic controversy involving our friends to the north.
You can touch the handle, but you can't touch the stone. And also what happened is he poked it after it crossed the hog line.
Listen up, Canada. No touching the granite, okay?
Yeah, we're on to you.
We're on to you, Canada. Here we go.
All jokes aside, the goal for Neil and the crew in Waupaca is to provide a welcoming environment where interested folks can get on the ice for an end.
Come on, hard! Hurry! Hurry! Up! Sweep! All the way! Come on! Hard!
Even a news anchor with 15 minutes of experience.
We try to encourage people to come in. We have open ice on most Fridays. If we don't have a bonspiel is a curling tournament.
If people haven't curled before, they should go out and try it. It's a family sport.
You curl with your friends, and then you end up becoming friends with people you've never curled with before you didn't even know.
Reporting in Waupaca with photojournalist Shane Fitzsimmons.
Really no pressure. We make it fun, and we want you to like curling.
I'm Emerson Lehman for Small Towns.
Good curling. Thank you. Good curling. Good curling. Good curling. Good curling. Good curling. Good curling. Good curling.
Good curling, everybody.
Good curling.
So much fun. And you heard his booming voice yelling. Neil, actually a very nice guy, but you got to be yelling. You got to yell to let them know, and they're down the ice a bit, so you're directing them. The skip I learned about, the person who's kind of directing where you want to be throwing the stone, and we learned so much. We wanted to get Shane to give it a try as well, to give it a shot. He respectfully declined. That's okay. There's always next year.
I mean, it was a tough act to follow, Emerson. You know, they threw this term natural around, and how was I supposed to come behind that?
Yeah, yes. I mean, look at that form right there. No, it was so much fun, and it really was just so cool to. What I really enjoyed about it. So Neil, obviously a great coach. He coaches a lot of the youth programs in that area, but just the hospitality. I mean, you see those windows behind where we're standing right there. After you're done playing, they have a massive amount of they'll sit around, they'll join each other, they'll have a meal, they take
really
turns. It's a
community.
Club. It's a community. Yeah, it's one big curling family, and they were so gracious to us, so generous, and
you use the term family, and it's generations of people who have done this together.
Yeah, we spoke with the folks saw Kelly there in that story. He's been curling for 53 years. He told us he remembers one of his best memories. I believe it was back in the 80s, maybe, that he said. It was
quite some time ago.
He won a Bonspiel, which is a curling tournament in Stevens Point, and he said it's one of the best memories that he has
with his family.
Chris Tesser, who we learned from there, she would spend her childhood at the curling club with her parents, with her family, and then when she was in her 30s, she came back and said, okay, my turn to start curling now. And again, with Neil, the expert there, showing us really how it's done, he said it's important to really get the youth into it and let them experience this, and they're doing that. They have field trips for classes in the Waupaca area. This sweeping, Shane, my arms hurt so much the next day. I was exhausted. I think I gotta work out a little bit more, but just so much fun, so cool, so welcoming. And what I want to let people know as well is, so their season wrapping up now, really. This month is where they're kind of wrapping up for the season, but they're hoping that people will kind of make plans for their fall season when it kind of picks up again around October, November. Every Friday, when they don't have those tournaments, they have Learn to Curl events, and they want folks to come out, step onto the ice, just give it a shot, learn the scoring like we did there. I still don't know that I fully grasp that. That might take a little more time for me to try and pick up, but there's so many different events that they do, and they just want people to come out to spend some time on the ice, learn how to throw, as I did in the story, learn how to sweep, learn the rules, and just have fun. And if you like it, they're like, we'll get you thrown on a team right away. If you don't like it, guess what? You met some new people. You had hopefully a decent time, and you go on to something else. But it's so cool.
And when Neil was telling us too, this is just another sport. You know, not all kids are going to play football or basketball or the main common sports. This is just a different one where kids and families can get involved and do something different, spend some time together, meet some people, and probably one you hadn't heard about, except for when the Winter Olympics comes around.
Yes. They want to use that momentum from the Winter Olympics and really build on it. So again, a huge thank you to all the wonderful people at the Waupaca Curling Club. Just could not have asked for a better group to show us the ropes and to really let us have a fun day. Shane was going around getting video, and I was just curling with them. I was letting him do all the work. I was having fun for an hour. So really enjoyed it. Shane did a great job as always with those with the video and all the different ideas and whatnot. We had a lot of opportunity there, and a beautiful facility. Ben, the gentleman who makes the ice, we didn't have a chance to work him into the story, but he has a great history with curling. A younger guy who's just trying to give back to the curling community that's given so much to him.
That was really interesting. The science that goes into making the ice the way it needs to be.
We could do a whole nother story on just that aspect of it. It was really fascinating. So again, a big thank you to the folks at the Waupaca Curling Club for their wonderful generosity and just so welcoming to us. We really appreciate them. And we also appreciate the folks at the School District of Hilbert.
We do.
Which is where we are headed next week. So we had the fantastic opportunity to sit down with the man who's been in charge for the last 20 years, Superintendent Sweary, and he's made quite the impact at this district. He's shown us, there he is actually pointing to
his history.
His history.
Far much farther back than 20 years.
The class of 1989, he went away for a couple years, worked on the western part of the state, worked in Green Bay, and then had the chance to be superintendent at the school that he grew up in, that he called home, and he gave us the tour. And just so cool to speak with him about, you know, some of the referendums he helped get through, the upgrades to the district. You just saw the band room there, the new library, the new elementary school. He's done a lot of fantastic work there in Hilbert, and his time there going to be wrapping up. So we are really excited to share his story. Just a hometown educator making a difference in his small town that he grew up in. And you'll want to make sure to tune in next week on Small Towns. Every Thursday night, Action 2 News at 6. Really looking forward to that story. Really looking forward to a few of the stories we've got kind of in the works right now. We've got quite a few that are really just, they're all small town stories, but these ones really kind of grab that small town character, and we're really excited to share those. So make sure to keep tuning in every Thursday at 6 o'clock on Action 2 News at 6 for our small town stories. And you can also, please, if you have any ideas, you think, I've been getting a lot of emails lately, and I love those. So if you've got any emails, or if you have any ideas, please email me, elayman@wbay.com. You can call the newsroom and ask for me. You can send me a message on my Facebook page. Any way that you want to try and get in contact with us. If you have a cool story or a cool event or something that you think needs featured, please let us know.
Especially as the seasons are changing.
Yeah,
there's going to be new opportunities.
We're getting into the spring. I mean, I know.
Maybe not this weekend.
Maybe not this weekend, but after that, hopefully.
After that,
we'll hopefully be back into spring. So, please keep those ideas coming. Shane and I would love to come out to your small town and share your story. So, wishing you all a very safe weekend. Again, we're taking a look at Shawano right now. They got some snow already today. We're expecting a lot more in the next 48 hours or so. So, just make sure to.
Are you planning to hibernate this weekend?
You know, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really don't know. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to have my First Alert weather app handy. I'm going to have my First Alert news app handy, and we'll see what happens. But we're going to have a lot of team coverage Monday morning as this weather continues, because it's supposed to start Sunday and last through most of the day on Monday. So we will be bringing you all the latest updates, so you can see us. I think you might even be coming in early Monday, depending on things.
I think I'm going to do a schedule shift.
Shane's going to get to hang out with me on the morning shift, so we're going to be ready for that, bringing you all the latest. Our team will be on top of things. Steve and the First Alert weather team always do an excellent job, and we're going to keep you all safe, keep you all informed, and we're going to get through this snow together, everybody. So make it a great weekend, and we will see you all back here. At least Shane and I will see you back here Monday morning. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.